All right, welcome everyone. I am going live about an hour and 40 minutes earlier than normal because I have to get on the road to head to the hospital to go see my father-in-law. So I need to jump on the road. So I'm posting early. So I hope everybody enjoys this weeknight's motivation. So we will begin here in just a moment. All right, looks like Facebook is good to go. Let me check the website. All right, okay, let's do a sound check. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, we're good. I'm probably sure there might not be too many people jumping on since I'm jumping on just a little bit early today. I do apologize. And tomorrow we will do our Shabbat service, but again, I'm going to have to pre-record it. So just giving everybody a heads up. All right. We'll give it just another minute. All right. Well, let's see. Let me just double check Facebook one more time. Check the website. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Again, thanks for those of you who are jumping on. And I appreciate everyone who is just continuing to give us prayers for my father-in-law. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much to everyone. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Shalom, mouth pagers. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Yom HaMashiach. Hope everyone has had a great day so far and a great week. Wow, it's already Thursday. I can't believe it. Wow, it's crazy. It's already Thursday. I am Rabbi Yak. For those of you who don't know who this weird mug is, I am Rabbi Yak, located outside of San Francisco. Mouth Page is an online spiritual community, and we are an online Jewish synagogue. Every Monday through Thursday, we do our live weeknight motivations. 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and every Friday is our Shabbat service. Live at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But for the next several Fridays, we won't be live. We will do a pre-recorded show earlier and then have it posted by 6. Due to me going to the hospital on Fridays, I won't be able to go live right now. But you will get to see me pre-recorded. All right, so please check out our services either on Facebook or on our website at www.mouthpage.com. For those of you who are new to our community, our weeknight motivations are designed to help each of you get motivated from a hard day, a hard week, and get ready for the week ahead. I try to make them short and powerful. Usually last about 10 minutes, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. We have been going live now for 36 weeks. Wow. And we are over 26,300 diehard mouth pagers liking us and following us on Facebook. Holy guacamole. That is amazing. So I hope you find our community a place where you can grow spiritually. So continue to please tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone, tell anyone. And let's get over 27,000 diehard mouth pagers following us and liking us on Facebook. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. We're going to do the declaration of faith in one God. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Malhuto Le'olam Vayed. So every night I post Mouth of the Days. Let me know what you think. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. So if you happen to miss any of our services, we do have them archived. We have them on Facebook, on our website, under archives. Go to the live stream, take your mouse and your cursor, and it'll pop a button that says archive. And our YouTube channel, Mouthpiece Spiritual Community. Check it out. It's so awesome, right? It's so awesome. So last night, we're still doing the Proverbs plan. And we did part 3. So tonight's motivation is the Proverbs plan, part 4. So yesterday we did Proverbs 2. Tonight we're going to scooch up to Proverbs 12. Proverbs 12, and we're going to go down to 20. So deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. So deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil. So think about what evil means. Evil is very, very large. There's a lot of things that can mean evil. And when it says plot, it means that there are some strategy or some thought that is inside there of a plot. So what it's saying here is deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. You promote peace, you yourself will promote peace. You will promote yourself to have joy. You will have joy. Now think about that for a second. You promote peace. I heard this so many times. People say, well, you're too nice. Oh, you're too nice. You're too nice. You know what happens with nice guys? They finish last. And then it makes you confused when you're seeing this because you're hearing, well, if I'm nice, then people are going to walk all over me. If I'm trying to be peaceful and loving all the time, people are going to walk all over me. Treat those the way you wanted to be treated. You promote peace and you have joy for you. Doing nice things for other people is also to do nice things for you. It's how you feel inside. It's how you get to help other people. Because eventually, you will get through. You will get through. Because all of a sudden, when people start to see that their ways are not working, their bad behaviors are catching up to them, all of a sudden, there are those who wake up and go, wait a minute, there is so much more here. And then all of a sudden, all that hard work that you've been doing all those years, and you think people are walking over you, that's not true. You're doing all the great things to reach others. And you're going to help thousands of people, and you don't even realize it. More than you know, continue to promote peace. Number 21, no harm overtakes the righteous, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The more wicked people do, God's there, and God will hold you accountable. No harm overtakes the righteous. Now, people will say, well, that's not true. How come so-and-so is sick? How come so-and-so is this? How come so-and-so is that? But think about that for a second. We're not going to live forever. So we already can agree that. None of us are going to live forever. We hope that we can live as long as we possibly can. But we're not going to live forever. No harm overtakes the righteous. So what you're trying to say is overtakes the righteous in here, in your soul, in your spirit. It's the spirit that we need to protect. It's the spirit that God looks at. Ha-ha. Gotcha. Think about that for a second. It's inside what God sees. God doesn't see whether you're from this continent or that continent. God doesn't care how old you are. God doesn't care how tall you are. God doesn't care what you look like. God doesn't care if you combed your hair. It's what's in here. That's what's important. Number 22. The Lord detests lying lips. How many of us detest lying lips? But he delights in the people who are trustworthy. God wants his people to be trustworthy. And so do we. We all want to be trustworthy. But we also want other people that we communicate with to be trustworthy as well. Even though I'm reading this and we all know this and it's easy to read it, it's easy to understand it, and we all say, oh yeah. Evil can hit us faster than you think. Lying comes easy when it needs to be there. We're human. We're going to make mistakes along the way. Nobody's perfect. So we have to continue to work really hard, but to help each other. God detests lying lips, but delights in people who are trustworthy. So our goal is to be more trustworthy. We got to work hard at it every day because evil slips in fast. So the more trustworthy we are, the more shields we put up against evil. Number 23, the prudent keeps their knowledge to themselves, but a fool's heart blurts out folly. Keeps their knowledge to themselves. Prudent keeps their knowledge to themselves. So this is true in a sense. Let me explain what I'm saying. This is true in a sense because sometimes there's an old saying, less is more. Sometimes it's easy for us just to talk about ourselves or talk about all the things that we have done. So what this is trying to say is don't be a chitty chatty all the time. Don't be a tale or teller. All the tales, the stories of your tales. Sometimes watch, observe, listen. Be a better listener. But a heart of the fool blurts out folly. Means that the heart of the fool chit-chats too much, talks too much. Sometimes we have to, with all of our knowledge, just hold back for a little bit. Let somebody else come to us and ask us, oh, hey, I've seen you done this, or I've heard you did this before. Tell me about it. Sometimes we have to be a little bit more of a listener. Diligent hands will rule, number 24, but laziness ends. Right? So diligent hands will rule. So the more hard work you do, the things that you do, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to work with your hands, but diligent, meaning that the harder you work, the better things will happen. We see this so much where we see all these people who work so hard and they think, well, I'm not really getting anything out of it. But then actually you are. When you work so hard, you realize that the harder you work, you inspiring your family, you inspire other people to work hard and they to work hard. I've heard so many people tell me, man, I'm so glad that I hired you for this job years ago because you turned everybody else around and I didn't even realize it because I wasn't even talking to anybody. I just kept my mouth shut. But they watched me and how hard I worked. So it was kind of cool to see the impact one person can do by diligent work experience, right? The work ethics, I should say. So number 25, anxiety weighs down the heart. So anxiety in a person's heart can weigh you down, but a kind word cheers you up. Now think about that. We all know what anxiety can do. Anxiety is like a 1,000-pound gorilla on your back, and you're trying to shake that off. How many of us have that gorilla on our back before we go to bed? I do, right? Anxiety. So you gotta, but we have to help other people. The problem is sometimes in our society, I feel like if you look at our society in a whole, truth be told, just watch the news, look at the society, we're kind of going this way. We're kind of starting to become more individuals. And we, as God's people, have to start helping people come together. So when you have anxiety, you have stress and more stress. And every day, you keep adding to it. But a kind word cheers you up. Good words, positive reinforcements can start taking down that stack of stress, that heavy weight. So basically the kind word is we're having to put that big gorilla on a diet. The lighter that gorilla is, the better he will be. So we have to start being the diet people and start getting cheery words out to people. Get that anxiety to lose some weight. We've got to start helping other people. Anxiety in man's heart weighs them down, but a kind word cheers them up. A kind word. This is probably by far one of my best and favorite verses because stress hits us all. Hits us all. Big or small, it hits us all. This is like one powerful boxer. I mean, anxiety, bam, hits you like 1,000 times fast in the face, then in the ribs, and then the kidney, then back in the face, then back in the throat. I mean, it's so quick. It can hit you so quick. So we have to combat it with kind words, continue to help each other. And also look in the mirror and help ourselves. Hey, you're good looking. You're good looking. You know, I'm just serious. I'm just kidding about that. But true, there is a little truth to that little mirror thing, is because you got to get yourself to be proud of yourself. To help other people, you got to help yourself as well and help them as well. All right. So the word of the day is kind. Be kind. K. Knowledge of God is how you can teach others. I. Inside each of us is something special. Don't let evil confuse you. I used that last night, but I thought it was so powerful, I threw it in there again. N. Never stop trying to be kind, because this is how we help others. That's true. D. Don't ever give up on being kind. Never give up on being kind. So before we end tonight's motivation, I'd like to close with prayers and birthday wishes. So healing prayers to my father-in-law, Arthur, to Vicky, Liza's father, Kenny, Ceci, Laura's mother, Jeremiah, Jason, Joshua, Rachel, Stephanie, Ralph's mother, Ray, Greg's aunt, Sandy's son, John, Melissa, Steve, Natalia, Grace's son, Mikey, and pray for the victims and everyone who is affected. Everyone who has been affected by the hurricane in Texas. Keep praying for them. And happy birthday to Renee and Daniel. Yom Haledet Sameach. Before we leave, and I use the Mishkan Tefillah about prayers, praying. Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you. Prayer invites God's presence to suffice our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city, but prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. So when we are praying, you're actually really helping. So think about that. I hear so many people, our thoughts and prayers. Great. Let's utilize that. Let's become prayer warriors. Prayer warriors. Let's continue to help each other. Anytime you know someone who's sick, call up your friends that are prayers, people who like to do prayers, and let's get prayer warriors working. It is awesome to do prayers. And it's so true that pray as if everything depended on God, and act if it all depended on us. So it's so crucial to pray. All right, I'd like to end with Numbers 6:23-27. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yashemrecha. Yair Adonai panav lecha v'yechunecha. Yiseh Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Amen. Thank you all for watching tonight. Again, thanks for being understanding that I'm recording early tonight, going live. So thank you all. But thank you all for being the best part. Thank you so much for sharing our page, for liking us, following us, checking out our cool recipes, the songs that I'm posting, the prayer requests. Thank you so much. Mwah. I love you all. Thank you. Check out our website, www.mouthpage.com. Check out all the things that we do. It's amazing what we do. So check us out. Email me, call me, text me. You got my number. You got my contact info. It's on Facebook. Check it out. Don't hesitate. Nice things, though. Be nice to me. I'm ultra sensitive. I got a big grill on my back all the time, so don't be mean, be nice. All right. I love y'all. God bless. Help others to be nice. Laila Tov. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone on Facebook. Appreciate it.